Hey guys, what's up? This is Kevin, Mabuhay. Welcome back to Philippintastic. Thanks for keeping up with my channel so far. Have a short clip today. Thought it'd be kind of interesting for those of you who've not been to a foreign country to see what one of the shopping malls is like. And quite frankly, it was really hot outside, so I was looking for some footage, stuff to shoot, and rather than go to the beach and get burned like I ended up doing anyways yesterday, I went and filmed a couple malls, just walking around, just to give people kind of a viewpoint of what it looks like in a third world country mall. From one of the previous videos, I went to the MoCA, Museum of Contemporary Art, which is very near an area called Mega World, which is a very kind of new shopping center, cultural arts type vibe area. And it's also called the Festive Walk because it's, like I said, very artsy, cultural, lots of food. At nighttime there's a lot more to do. From what I understand, sometimes they have people come and perform. People sell their jewelry, all sorts of other things. And you'll see here in this clip, this is the Festive Mall, and there's quite a few performers that come in to play like guitar and just sing songs while people are walking around shopping, which is kind of a relief from the average mall music you hear everywhere in the US. It's nice to hear people actually playing and using their skill set to perform for you. And most of the songs, I think, were Western songs anyways, but when occasionally you'll hear them play the Filipino songs as well. But as you can see here, we're walking around. This is just the opposite side of where the previous video I showed you of all the restaurants, just outside the MoCA. And on the right here we have a place called the Marketplace, and Marketplace is kind of like a high-end grocery store. I would put it akin to something like What's the name of that place? It was like kind of like your upscale hippie marketplace where everything's packaged very nice and very nicely shelved, but basically you can go to the store down the street and get it for maybe half the price, the same thing. But I guess it's all about quality and the experience. And as you can see here, kind of entering that side of the mall, which is actually across the roadway. I'll show you here in a minute. Every country I've been to before, mainly US and China, but a government agency like the Bureau of Immigration or even the driver's license place, they for the most part have their own building, right? And it's secure. Government officials, people that there's guards outside checking who can go in and out. But here so far, seeing these offices have been located in the shopping centers for some reason. Maybe it's just because it's a central point where it's easy for everybody to get to and they know where it is, rather than trying to hunt down a office and out in the middle of nowhere, which I've done that too, so it does make it a little easier. But here you can see outside on the street, that's where I just came from, the main intersection there, so not too far away, right, from all the museums and arts and restaurants and stuff. This particular mall actually is very nicely set up. And I'll show you another one in a different video, but if you like a very relaxing atmosphere where it's not, doesn't feel very crowded, this is probably a good mall to go to. As you can see, it's kind of like an arboretum almost. They have a lot of this natural vines hanging down from the walls and the balconies. And there's a nice area down below where people can sit outside and eat their food. Kids can play if it's not too hot. I saw a lot of like vendors selling things, not just food, but like artwork as well. And then there's also somebody down there who was playing guitar and playing songs out for the people to enjoy. So it was very peaceful, very nice setting. You can see a lot of like natural lighting. It's like a huge umbrella dome that shelters everybody from the sun, which is a very smart idea, because I think without that umbrella there, everybody down there would be getting fried, and you probably wouldn't see any of those plants at all. And on this particular day, I think it might have been a Thursday or a Friday afternoon, but it's fairly empty. But as you can see, the quality of the mall and the shops look very nice, very clean, well kept. Of course, this is kind of a newer area, so that's to be expected. I believe this is where the cinemas are, and it's not too busy yet. I think they just recently opened up again. Is this where? Yeah, right down there at the end. But you can go to the movies, but you have to buy what's called VIP seating, which of course means you have to pay a little bit more money. I think, from what I understood, the ticket prices were around 700 pesos, which is almost, I guess, up like $15 per person, which, comparable to the US, is a little bit more money. But I think with these VIP tickets, the treatment that you get free refills on your soft drinks and your popcorn, and also the seats recline, so that's kind of nice. So it's a little bit nicer than your average theater that you would find in the US for like, what, $7 to $8. So I figure that's kind of a good deal if you go to see a movie that's over 2 hours long and it's a hot day. Seems like it would be well worth it. So we're gonna go check that out. anybody could go anywhere in the world and feel at home just by going to a mall or a cinema. I used to do that a lot in China when I was kind of bored or maybe feeling a little homesick, just going to the malls and walking around and maybe catching an afternoon movie in between classes. And it really does help, you know. It's kind of like the idea that stemmed around McDonald's. People would enjoy the same food anywhere in the world as long as it tastes the same. And that's kind of a similar idea. It gives you a little bit of comfort from where you come from if you're feeling a little bit lonely or, you know, missing certain things from home. And this is a thing I've noticed a lot in Asia, is that the size of your phone seems to be like a status symbol, and she's kind of having trouble just putting this massive block of a phone in her back pocket because it's just so big. And then as we exit the mall here, this is, like I said, the first floor. We were looking down on this earlier when we came in, but this is kind of the arboretum area where people can come out and listen to music. And I'll get off of here a little bit so you guys can hear the sounds. Thank you guys for tuning in, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button at the bottom there, and we'll chat to you next time. Salamat.